This tattoo's a reminder of how that bullet looked going through the back of his skull. Nah, I'm just kidding ya. This is my Hello Kitty. Dad, I'm gay.
Hello guys, GamerZone 101 here, and today we are back with another episode of Dream Daddy. Playing with
More for me.
Playing with my boys Tony and Trevor. Guys, say hi.
Yo.
Yeah.
So
Corona time.
I believe last time we left off, we have met 3 or 4 sexy dads. Let's see which dads we're gonna meet now, and which dad might be our next dream mode. We don't know. Anyways.
All of them.
My voice is still messed up, so I'm probably gonna have to change a couple of the voices that I did last week because it's even worse now.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Drink some
Oh my
goddamn
God.
tea or something, Tony. Come on.
Well, it doesn't help that every time it starts getting better, we go to a bar and I scream for 4 hours.
Drink some tea or suck on some throat lozenges.
maybe we
I can get a higher
dick.
pitch, but I can't go lower.
Maybe-
I can't do the low voice anymore.
Maybe we just shouldn't be alcoholics for once, you know?
Me.
Anyways, wow.
All right, Mr. Narrator.
I was just going to read until you interrupted me.
What, now you don't want to?
Now I'm going to if you would shut the fuck up. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just going to pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go! This way. Cool. Okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. A big burned out neon sign hangs above tiny dive bar Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it will do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I'll pull up a seat at the bar.
Tony can be the
What'll it
bartender. It's
be?
only appropriate.
One
What
beer,
will you have,
please.
kind stranger?
One
Stop having
non-copyrighted beer, please.
One uncopyrighted beer.
Sure thing, boss.
The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste.
What are you buying, stranger?
What are you buying?
Are you doing the Resident Evil market guy?
Yeah.
What you buying, stranger?
What are you buying, stranger?
I'll take an RPG in the back, please. Say, are you Jim or Kim?
I'm Neil.
Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team by preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing.
Hell
The
yeah.
brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Feel like I'm reading an AI script. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun.
Oh, of course.
A middle-aged
Definitely
woman
not violent or
holding
aggressive.
a nearby
Get out of here,
empty
Floozy. You
wine
remind me of my
glass.
ex-wife.
Sidles up to the bar and sits comfortably close to me. Be careful, or else I might have to burn out the magic eraser on you.
Hey, sailor.
Oh God! Holy shit!
You sound like Skylar when she's singing Happy Birthday.
Everyone's just always horny.
Happy birthday
Hey, sailor.
to you.
Oh, hello.
Oh my god.
Good to see some fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often.
Oh no! I actually just moved to this part of town today.
Who goes to
I'm
a
Mr.,
dive
by
bar
the
to
way.
drink wine?
This bitch.
Disco?
Are you watching the game?
Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Oh, I love that team. And I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls.
I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk.
Damn.
No, you don't say.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Buy a gal a drink.
Sure.
Dude, that's one. That's gonna be expensive.
Almost reluctantly signaled the bartender and ordered Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me.
Suppose I gotta keep you company now.
She slowly just gets more drunk and drunk as she goes.
So what do you want to know?
What's your deal?
Me? I'm a ghost, mister. I haunt the hollowed halls of Jim and Kim's, waiting for my beloved to return from the sea.
That kind of fits that my name is Mister. So, I'm a ghost, Mister.
Yeah, it works.
I'm a ghost, mister. I didn't even realize. I just thought she was calling you mister.
Yeah.
And you know something? She honestly could be just calling you Mister.
Yeah,
She could,
we don't
yeah.
actually know.
Did we ever tell her our name?
No.
No, we did.
Think
We
so,
did.
we?
I think,
Oh, we did?
I think
We
so,
did?
yeah.
Well, never mind. Yeah, we did.
Really?
No. Homegirl just loves to drink.
Cheers, I'll drink to that.
So what else can you tell me about this part of town?
It's quiet. That's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with the white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know.
She takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer.
Sailor.
Oh, God.
Would you like to learn some of my secrets?
Hey, sailor.
You want to learn some of my secrets?
Oh, boy. Maybe some other time.
Come on.
Suit yourself, sailor.
Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest ball patron to enter.
She's a vampire.
Perhaps, maybe. I happily watched the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from other men across the ball.
Go team.
Go team!
Go team!
Alright, until we know who it is. It's just, I have a voice for him.
It's the booting man of the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game?
Now that we're winning.
Oh, we must be rooting for different teams.
Opinion, my team is far superior.
He looks like he smokes
All
a lot
of
of
them.
cigarettes. Chain smokes.
I have to disagree with that. Based upon our wins-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior.
That's where you're wrong. Since as it stands now, my team is beating yours.
The conversation ends there and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce
You know, maybe it
formed
is
between
a
us based
good
on
thing that I'm this guy.
mutual love for the game. Yeah, you and whiskey.
Here. Every
like
time I
your
play
dream
him,
daddy.
no, as I play him, I'll drink whiskey. Hey, look at that. There's already a glass poured.
You go.
Oh, wow.
You're gonna be drunk by the end of the scene.
While he's drinking Coronas and shooting whiskey.
He motions to the bartender who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. Alright, you gotta drink 2 glasses now.
No, you have to drink one.
Fuck.
The name's Robert.
Thanks, I'm.
Is he
Mr.
Southern Australian or what?
No, see, that's the point. He's just pretending, so he can't stick to one.
He can't stick to.
He can't stick to one. He just does whatever.
Not that you're struggling with accents. No, he can't.
Hey, I'm trying to give some character to this character.
I'm trying to give some
Yeah.
character development to him, obviously, you know?
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you.
Yeah. Robert chuckles.
She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Except for the bar down the road, the other bar, that liquor store. Maybe this bar ain't that good.
Literally any place, actually. Is there...
Honestly, the hospital, drunk tank. I can just keep naming them if you want.
The church, you know.
No. We don't disrespect the Lord.
Is there actually...
Well, that's his holy wine.
Unless it's only one. That's the only line we don't cross.
Yeah, we don't drink at the church.
Is there actually a gym or
We
camp
go to
that
church
runs this
drunk.
place?
Nah, that'd have been Neil.
Neil waves from across the bar.
Cheers, bruv. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world.
Oh,
9-inch Neils.
Okay.
You a whiskey fella or a beer fella?
Beer, but I'll drink most things.
Oh shit,
don't
he's
like
trying to lick
shots.
you up. I love shots.
Oh, shots fired! I don't like them.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I love
Yeah,
shots.
You love shots. Yeah.
Thank God.
Robin nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me.
Here's to your health.
We
Cheers,
take the
bruv.
shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough.
Wimp.
It's good. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, mister, this guy. Wait. Ha!
Yes, it's still you. You're talking
Okay.
to yourself in the third person.
My brain like broke there for a second.
Okay, mister.
Okay, mister,
This
this
guy's
guy's
out
on my
my friend
friend
zone.
league. But I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment his cool leather jacket, compliment his rugged good looks, compliment his hand tattoo. Like that tattoo of yours. Like your tattoo, what does it mean? Oh,
It's a reminder.
that
Like dark, ominous.
Jeremiah
energy.
died like a dog.
that didn't
I'll never forget that day.
look good. I wait for him to elaborate, but seems like he's done talking. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round.
What are you doing here tonight? You want to hear my tale about Jeremiah?
How I murdered him. My daughter kicked
I'll
me out
never
of the
forget
house.
the screams that came out of his mouth as I put that final bullet between his eyes. This tattoo's a reminder of how that bullet looked going through the back of his skull.
Oh God.
Nah, I'm just kidding you. This is my Hello Kitty.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, my daughter made me get this. It's her favorite
No, I'm
show.
just kidding. My daughter dried on my hand and I liked it, so I went to the tattoo parlor and I had him tattoo it.
It's actually a reference
God,
to My
could
Little
you-
Pony.
Could you imagine if I actually killed the dude?
Yeah, I'm not a murderer. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends.
Family type, huh?
Single dad. He gets up.
Be right back. Got a
Got a
Yes.
powder mind.
Got a powder in my nose.
Never seen Robert this talkative. Oh my God, it's the same voice. He must like you.
I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket.
Who pooed my pants? I'm gonna go home.
Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
My God, now that we're out of the bar, I can actually talk. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way.
Toad, is that you?
You sound so surprisingly different when we're
Oh
not in
my
the bar
god,
scene.
that's insane.
Well, around other people, I don't like to talk my normalness. But around you, you seem kinda cool, so I'm allow it.
Sound like an Alabama grandma.
Yes, sir.
Your raspiness voice fits so well. Does
everybody
live
live
there?
here? Oh, whoops.
There's a narration. Me too. We just finished unpacking yesterday.
Great place to be. Good neighbors? Well, Some of them, except for Jeremiah. I'm gonna put him down like a dog.
Who's that? Who's Jeremiah? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me.
Don't kiss and tell, mister. So are we gonna do this, or what?
What?
You know, you wanna come inside or not? I got a hot pot of coffee.
A wave of
there's gonna
realization
be
washes
some
over me.
hot
I
coffee.
blush.
Lots of cream.
Ooh, do I back out like a bitch, or...
You're gonna back off of Cool Dad? He's Cool Dad.
Man, I'm dope as fuck.
Lay it on smooth. Well, I don't see why not. That sounded smoother in my head.
Do it.
I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and then unlocks
Joke's
the
on you,
door.
it's not actually his house, it's Jeremiah's house, and you're just now
I'm his next victim.
You're an accessory to murder?
I'm just his next victim. Leaning me inside.
He's gonna cut you up.
The moment the door
You Jeffrey
closes
Dahmer.
behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips.
God damn!
Oh,
All right.
God.
It's getting
Come on.
Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs and into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression.
He's leading you to his sex dungeon.
Kisses me again, and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. His hands roam down my chest, and suddenly he's tugging at my belt.
Oh.
I don't normally do this.
You wanna stop?
Do you guys think I should stop?
No, this is on you, man. We're just the voice actors.
I kind of want to.
I'm waiting.
Choose a head to think with, Ty. Choose a head to think with.
I kind of want to because
stop?
I
Yes or no?
haven't met the other dads yet, but at the same time, this is too curious to
We're
say
just
no.
fucking. We're just fucking.
Yeah,
Casual.
we're just fucking. It's just like
Casual fucking.
it's just a casual fuck sesh, you know.
Good.
Oh God. Robert continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed.
Let's have some fun.
Oh God. Sunlight.
Damn, there's a lot of whiskey.
Is this what your room looks like, Tony?
Honestly, minus the cigarette butts, and yeah, I'd say it's pretty close.
Beer cans and bottles everywhere.
Sunlight streams in between the slats of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute. This isn't my old house. Or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys.
Here's $20. Lock the door on your way out. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
You should go.
That's certainly not what I was expecting. Well, talk to you later. Robert cracks a smile.
Sure. Your clothes are over there.
Hey.
Nice cock, bro.
Hey,
hastily-
nice cock.
I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I suddenly remember. Amanda!
Yes, Dad.
Slept with Robert on the first night. Bad dad. I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda? Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed.
Aw, man. I was kind of hoping you had gotten kidnapped and I was going to have to come rescue you.
Is that the voice you gave,
You know-
Amanda?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
You know,
Okay.
like, your screams last night through the window. The whole neighborhood heard that. We all know that you had sex with that toad motherfucker.
No.
We knew you were
heard
bouncing on his mushroom.
Nothing?
We could hear the cheeks clapping.
No, I made a friend at the bar last night and ended up
We
sleeping
heard it.
over at his place.
I can assure you, Dad, there was not much.
Slap.
I can assure you, Dad, there were no sleeping going on.
Oh, sleeping with. Yes.
Where are the Emmas?
They met a little while ago because they couldn't sleep either, listening to the clapping. For real though, like next time, shut the window. Save me a nightmare.
Sorry, man. What the fuck was that? Did
Trevor just gargled.
Trevor just like choke on his spit? What was that? Oh,
No, water.
You guys have fun?
Yeah, except for the insatiable clapping. Watched the movies, ate snacks, stole a car, you know, usual sleepover stuff. By the way, the car's stereo system still couldn't drown out the fucking moaning, Dad.
I'm sorry. It was one time. It won't ever happen again. So this breakfast that's cooking, what's that all about? I can't speak English.
I had to take my mind off of the incessant clapping.
I'm sorry,
Oh, there's hash
Amanda.
browns and eggs and bacon.
Can
Billing you
I?
your calories back.
Yes, you can have some breakfast.
Bless you, sweet child. My
You
head
know,
throbs.
weirdly enough, you said that a lot last night,
I
too.
gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night.
You don't fucking say. Oh, somebody's hungover. Ooh, pussy.
Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or...
Condoms? Yeah, no, I got those. Just hang on a second.
Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. What the fuck?
Keep them in the pickle jars so you don't ever find them.
Amanda, what?
Drink the
Ill
pickle.
pickle condoms.
Pickle juice?
Drink? It's what I use. Well, I mean, I would assume somebody would use. I would also assume that it works pretty fucking well. Although I've never tried it before and won't try it, obviously.
Amanda Ann! Who gave you alcohol? Was it one of the various Emmas in your life?
Dad.
Daddy, chill.
I-
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill.
Amanda, I have never had an ounce of chill in my life, and you should know that by now. You better not be drinking alcohol in this household.
Dad, the last person who yelled at me got the Mr. Magic Eraser. Uh-oh, just drink the juice.
This better work. I down a sip of the tart juice.
No, more than that. Like gargle the pickles like you did last night, because the entire neighborhood heard it, Dad.
I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda had graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk, I'm starting to feel a little better. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys.
Well, I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was real important. Love ya.
Mr. Vega.
I'll be there. Knock him dead, kiddo.
Oh, like you knocked up the neighbor? Yeah, shut up. Always do.
I'm never.
Or should we say the neighbor knocked you up?
Damn it! I'm never.
Yeah, we didn't. He came in us.
Damn it! I'm never gonna live that down, am I? Fuck.
Yeah, I'm not a bottom.
We do our secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way, still a little hungover. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They gave me a bright orange visitor sticker and sent me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I kinda like this background music. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around
Oh
and
my
looks me up
God.
and down
All right, well,
heavily
Trevor,
lined
if
eyes.
I'm the dad,
Okay.
you get to be the kid. Gross, you
Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Vega?
I don't know. Have you tried the exit?
Okay, wise guy, are you going to help me or not?
Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him.
I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerald Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
God damn.
Alright.
This is you, by the way.
Lucian, do you have a third party to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool.
You must be Mr. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Ah.
Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this.
Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's... I don't know how to pronounce that name. Catcher in the Rye. Yes, Colin.
Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a foul noise. The whole class erupts in laughter.
Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that...
Bowling! The bell for the end of the period rings.
The bell doesn't dismiss
All
you.
the students
I dismiss
immediately
you.
get up and make a break for the door.
Sweet Manchego.
What the fuck?
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook.
What did he say? Sweet Manchego? Nobody's listening.
Ah.
Or not, I guess.
Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs.
Middle schoolers, right?
Don't you teach high schoolers?
Both, you know, budget cuts.
Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in.
No problem, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Please, call me Hugo.
For my Hugo Dick.
My Hugo Dick. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior.
What's going on?
Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but...
This is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong.
That bitch is lying!
He's lying!
I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home?
You
You know,
to
though,
bottle
think
things
about it.
up.
She did start getting a little bit rowdy after her mother mysteriously passed away.
And moving. Probably that one.
Probably that one too, but I think the mother's the main thing. She has this tendency to bottle things up. I haven't noticed anything different about her, but she always tends to put on a happy face no matter what.
See if you can get her to talk about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I'd hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves.
I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Hey.
Anytime. You horny?
On my way out, I stop. Thinking for a moment, I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo.
Yes?
Did I ever catch that Y?
Oh my
Oh
lordy.
my god.
Yes. the rise in my heart, and you caught mine.
I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother.
Suspiciously
lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool, and Amanda hops in the passenger seat.
So, did you, have fun gossiping about me? By the way, I told all of my friends that you totally got some last night.
Amanda! That's supposed to be our secret.
It's not a secret if the fucking neighborhood heard you, Dad.
Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes.
So, you talked about Mario Batali the whole time?
It was a very productive meeting.
I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some din-din?
Sure thing. Let's go to the mall food court. Maybe you can open up to me if you're in a place that you're more comfortable in. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, sure. Why the mall? You know that's the last place I was when Mom mysteriously died.
Jeez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall?
Jeez, can't a dad shut a window at night? Will you buy me things?
I will buy you a thing. Singular.
Sounds like a deal to me.
I want that car that's
I
sitting
will
right
buy
there in the
you
middle.
one thing. Singular. While Amanda plays the game on her phone, I should say something. So, what game are you playing over there? Angry Birds? You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay.
Obviously, you're not a
But
kid because you didn't
also-
hide the fact that you slept with a man from the neighborhood.
I'm not talking about me, Amanda!
Neighborhood slut.
But also, sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations.
Dad, I doubt you were mysteriously involved in Mom's mysterious death.
And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you.
Have you been reading my tweets? The fuck?
You have Twitter?
What? No, never mind.
Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in.
Fine, Pa. Senioritis and all that shit, I just want to slide my way to victory, baby.
I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class.
And I thought you liked Mr. Vega. It's fine. He's fine.
He does.
We pull up to the stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Imagine me giving you like the stink eye right now.
Stink eye. Isn't that what you said very boldly to Mr. What's-His-Name last night? You like looking at it?
If I liked looking at it, I wouldn't be
chocolates.
giving him the stink eye, Amanda.
I prefer
No, you
chocolate
like looking at his
starfish.
stink eye?
Just I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Ah.
I can
Goddamn.
tell that whatever
fuck's
it is,
sake.
she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting.
Yup.
Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school?
Yup.
Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. Jesus Christ, that's creepy. What's so funny? Why do you look like a murderer right now?
The neighbor recorded you last night, and I can see you through the window crying afterwards.
No, you're not supposed to see that, Amanda.
I don't think you'd get it.
Who are you texting?
Noah.
Who's Noah?
My friend.
Does he go to your school?
Yup.
Do you like Noah?
No, Dad. If I liked him, I wouldn't be fucking texting you. Yeah, I like him, Dad. What? Nah. Dad. Ugh. Can't believe you would.
Ugh.
Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you? Ugh. Dad, I'm gay. Dad, he's just my fuck buddy. If I can, if you get one, I get one. Ha, just kidding. He's just a friend. He ain't that hot. Guys and girls can be friends, Dad. He's just my friend.
Okay. Just checking. You know I love you, baby.
Jeez.
This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. Go ask your mother.
Go ask your mother.
We arrive at the mall.
Kinda hard.
A big... yeah, that's kind of hard for us. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Play Coconut Mall right now. Alright, copyright. Let's eat some disgusting for dinner.
Oh, you mean like that guy's booty hole like last night? Yeah, no, we heard it. Hell yeah.
Language, Missy.
Fuck you. Heck yeah.
Better. We post the food court and evaluate our options. The Squeezy restaurant at the Greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here.
What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I do have that. That is something in my hand, in my pocket right now.
I extend my hand to her.
I have literally the diabetes vaccine right here.
I have the diabetes directly in this syringe I can put straight in your arm if you really want. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin.
It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive.
We order a giant pile of chips and then a naturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastically and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in.
These are fucking horrible. Like, dude, that's bad.
Language, Missy!
Shut up.
But also strangely delicious.
I can't stop eating them.
We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we are all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me?
Dad, in the nicest way possible. Fuck you.
You boomer.
Which meme?
All memes?
Ugh.
Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands.
Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people. They get less funny the more people do it. The problem by the time the meme gets you, Dad, all it's used, they've already done the joke to the death. Which word with that is the movies and TV and video games will jump in on a meme train. But just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long by the time it comes out. So it's just dates and it's just not funny no more.
Oh shit, what?
What the fuck?
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
It's your boy.
Oh shit. What up?
Oh
Dad,
shit, what
for the
up?
love of all that is holy, please.
Yeah, please stop.
Anyway, changing the
Yes, let's
subject.
please change the subject.
Where to now?
Wanna go to the goth store?
Yes.
Oh.
What?
You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment.
I don't know what store you're ever talking about.
You know, the one where you can buy
Oh, that
Shane
kid,
Wallace.
Noah's
and
the
it's
goth kid.
basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and the hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s.
I think in the 70s and 80s, Dad, everybody was just stoned out of their fucking mind. Dude, you gotta be more specific than that.
The one you threw up in that one time.
Ah, yeah, that one.
Amanda runs into
Where
a
we
store
got
with
that.
me trailing behind her.
There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda.
I'm so proud.
Why? You shouldn't be. Speech. 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 Split.
Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historical moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Clean had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda's moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, and faster
I know this
and more
clapping is slow and
vigorously.
doesn't sound as good as you
Several
were
other
last night,
patrons
but
stood there.
accepted.
One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head.
Hi, chain wallets. It's pretty nifty.
While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a Dead Goth and Beyond. Let's look at the band t-shirts. I barely know any of these bands. Cannibal Bone Party doesn't seem like music I enjoy, but they must be really happy that a retail outlet is carrying the merchandise. I hope their parents are really proud of them.
Look, this is very important to me.
I overhear a stifled argument. Dracula? Is that you?
Fucking Sephiroth.
I overhear a Sephiroth?
Is it Sephiroth or Sephiroth? Yeah,
PH.
Sephiroth.
I overhear a stifled
Sephiroth's great
argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair.
I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
What?
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was a Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage.
Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon?
Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying.
I am the manager.
I see. Well, it would seem that I've outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. I should make him Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler. You don't want to
Make him Billy Madison.
Make him Billy Madison.
Whatever, dude.
Mr. Penguin. No, I'll keep doing
Can
that
you
same
talk-
voice I'm
I
doing.
don't-
I can't do a good Napoleon Dynamite, but I can keep doing that
I
one.
don't think you can. Can you talk like Billy Madison for a whole long time?
I can probably do Billy Madison better than any of these other things.
Make him Billy Madison.
Veronica.
The man rolls around and storms out, his little coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes.
Hey, Dad Trump 5,000. I'd love you
Yes!
3,000 if you bought this for me.
Yes, I'll buy it for you. Jesus fucking.
Damn, Amanda.
I felt
Thanks.
like my eyes turned like blurry because of that.
What's
Thank
even
you
worse
for-
is that it was supposed to keep going, but I laughed, so I
Oh
couldn't.
my god. At least it's only one this time. And Amanda plops her shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. $500!
Absolutely. Adore your hair.
The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up.
Bitch.
Radiating hatred. I hand her 20.
Radiating age.
So, what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something.
That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever.
She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest.